When Dr. William Leighton began his career in plastic surgery, he did so with the intention of working in elective cosmetic reconstruction. And since that time, he has been listed in Phoenix Magazine's Top Doctor issue 10 different times and recognized as one of America's top surgeons and top. Over the years, however, things changed for Dr. Leighton, who began working on other types of plastic surgery, such as the reconstruction of cleft lips and working with burn and accident victims.
Something clicked then, and I said, I've got to be able to figure out how to do this stuff and use my training to help these people and make them better.
Dr. Leighton eventually retired from the rigors of plastic surgery and planned to focus on his many charitable activities, but that didn't last very long.
I retired for a couple of years and decided that was just too boring, and patients like Jason and my breast cancer patients just kind of drew me back into practice. And then when I came back with a whole new outlook on things. I do a lot of pro bono surgery. I do a lot of medical missions where we go. We just got back from Nicaragua.
In early 2000, Dr. Leighton began his work with other medical professionals in the group Hands for Healing. And as a goodwill ambassador, Dr. Leighton now travels back and forth a couple of times each year to Nicaragua, Ecuador, and El Salvador, repairing cleft lips and palates, working on burn victims, and helping those so desperate for his expertise, but unable to pay for it.
It's, the most gratifying thing that we do. To see people, especially with cleft lips, palates, severe burn deformities, that are going to live the rest of their lives as social outcasts without that stuff being repaired is amazing. And then to go and in, an hour and a half or so, just put it all back together. And to see the happiness of the family and the patient is just amazing.
He's the most selfless person I've ever met. He never turns his back on anyone. He's there for anyone that ever needs him. If someone asks for help, he'll do whatever he can possible to make sure it gets done and that they get that help.
Yeah, it's amazing. You can ask him, anything, and he'll be there for you. He's always been there for us, and it's the same with his patients. Very selfless.
Soon he was introduced to Jason Schechterle, a Phoenix police officer who had been severely burned on his face, chest, and arms when his patrol car was struck by a speeding cab driver. Dr. Leighton immediately clicked with Jason and knew that he could help. And at that very moment, Dr. Leighton made it his mission in life to do just that.
To list all the things Leighton's done for me over the years would probably be impossible. I mean, he started it with nothing. He was dealing with somebody whose appearance was very bad, health was very bad. My psyche was not all that great at the time, and he brought me a long way in every regard.
After 52 procedures and counting, Jason Schechterle has been made whole again, one surgery at a time. He also got his self-confidence restored by a man who worked tirelessly to once again make Jason comfortable in his own skin.
To watch him, be embarrassed about how he looked and ashamed of what he looked like, and just a total introvert to an absolute amazing extrovert. To watch him, I go out to dinner a lot with him, I play golf a lot with him, and to watch that transformation, it happened, as we got an ear, and then we got another ear, and then we got a nose, and then we got his mouth rebuilt, and then we got his neck, and as all that was going, you could see his confidence improve, and he's proud of how he looks now. He has no embarrassment, no shyness, none whatsoever.
Anybody can go to medical school, anybody can learn how to cut skin and move it around, and a lot of people are pretty good at it. But for me and for my injuries, I think it's more to do with your head and your heart, the emotional side of it, as compared to the physical side of it. And that's what Bill has, and that's what he's done for me. I mean, the surgeries he's performed and my appearance, I'm very proud of it. And it has given me a lot more confidence and a lot less embarrassment to go outside. But it's more what he's done for me on the mental and emotional side of it that has gotten me to where I'm at today.
Friends and family identify Dr. Leighton as a dedicated doctor and a devoted father, a compassionate man with a passion for helping others any way he can.
He's always been there for us. We've always had the best of everything. Whenever he's needed or whenever we've needed him, he's always been there. There's nothing we can't ask him.
Yeah, sums it up pretty well. As long as I can remember, he's always been there for us. And he's definitely set the standard for which we try to live our lives.
Congratulations on the Lifetime Achievement Award. Thank you for being here and your support of the 100 Club and the law enforcement and firefighter community. Thank you for all the work you do to all the burn patients in and out of the country. I don't think you'll ever know what you truly mean to all of us, and I look forward to all of our future dinners and golf outings, and we might throw a surgery or two in there.
Bill, I am so proud of you. I am honored to be your associate. We practice in the same office in plastic surgery, and I value everything about you. To see you come a long way, it makes me very, very proud.
Congratulations to Dr. William Leighton, a man who has dedicated his life to the treatment of others and the practice of goodwill.